If there is one thing that really sets Windows 10 apart from all of its predecessors, it is this: Windows as a service. What do we mean by that? Well, it has to do with the way Windows updates and upgrades. So in the past, you would purchase a copy of Windows knowing that maybe in 2 or 3 or 5 years you're going to have to purchase the next version. So for example, Windows XP, you had to then purchase Windows 7. Windows 7, you would purchase Windows 8. Windows 8, you would purchase Windows 10. But now with Windows 10, Microsoft is saying there are no more. This is the last version of Windows we will ever put out. Well, now you wonder, how in the world then are they going to keep up with new technologies? Well, the idea is that the Windows 10 version you get will be upgraded to newer versions forever and ever and ever. And it happens about once every 6 months that you get a major release. I'm going to go down to my little search bar here, and I'm going to type WinVer, which means Windows version. I'm going to open that up, and you will see that I am on build 2004. What does that mean? This means 2020 and 4th month. So this is the April version of in 2020. About every April or March or April, and then about in September or October, you'll get a new version each time. And that major version number here will make major changes in Windows. One example is that here the Settings app. I'm going to talk about apps and applications later on in the course, but the Settings app is slowly replacing the old Control Panel, which we had in earlier versions of Windows. So these things that are in Control Panel are slowly either being duplicated or migrated over to the Settings app, and that constantly changes every time a new version, or I should say a new version of Windows 10 comes out. Now these are distributed in a couple of different ways. The Windows Update from within Windows. So if I'm going to go down here to Start and then the Settings app again, I'm going to go to Update and Security. Well, these Windows Updates will update the versions, say from 2004 to 2009 as an example. So that's one way you can do it, and you can also do that, by the way, through the Windows Update Assistant on the Microsoft website. Did I give you? Yes, I did give you the Update Assistant web page. So this one right here, Update Now. By going here and clicking this button, you can make sure that your system is up to date. So this is the May 10th, 2020 update. Today is July 3rd. And if we were to try this update now, let's go ahead and see what happens if I run this. It looks like I have the latest version right now. Now, besides these major updates, which I would really call upgrades actually, there's also a monthly patch. That is where bugs are fixed and security patches are put in. The second Tuesday of each month, we call it Patch Tuesday. It's important to know about Patch Tuesday and what date that represents of each month, because that's a common question that Microsoft likes to put on their certification exams. So I've given you these two paths here where you can go to do that updating.